Hello everybody. I'm creating this video to introduce to you in brief the gift-giving exchange. Now, as you know, this week's module focuses on leading innovation and organizational change. Now, the idea is this. As you'll read about in your assignment overview, it's important for you to be creative as a person and also to be able to lead innovation at an organizational level. And there was actually a study done wherein senior executives were interviewed back in 2010, and they were asked, what are the most important competencies needed for success in today's workforce? And the number one thing that showed up was creativity. So now there's a lot more emphasis in education and in training programs at the corporate level on helping people to become more creative in today's environment. So what we're going to be doing is engaging in a classic activity called the gift-giving exchange. And it was introduced, really, or spawned, to teach design thinking, which is a process by which organizations, people, groups can be innovative. Now, think about the innovation as it could be a process that's inefficient, it could be a product, a service, it could even be your organization's whole business model. But the dear folks at IDEO, who you will have watched a video about, and the IDEO is considered one of the leading design firms in the world, they really spawned this idea of design thinking, wherein you need to go through a process, stages that will allow you, stages of thinking and data collection and action that will allow you to be more innovative. And it starts with the idea of empathizing with the user experience, whether it's with a routine that's happening at work that might be inefficient, or a product or service that might be designed more efficiently. So literally think of design, even if you think about the classic toothbrush. We're all familiar with toothbrushes, but when you think about, well, is it designed as effectively as possible in order to clean our teeth and have oral hygiene? Maybe, maybe not. And in fact, we might all agree that in 100 years, the toothbrush will either look a lot different or will be outdated by today's standards. And that's because it will be redesigned as people get more and more effective with technology and understanding how people go about cleaning their teeth, etc. So what you're going to be doing in the gift-giving exchange in totality is creating a new gift-giving experience for someone. So to be sure, you're not designing a gift for somebody. You are redesigning how they give gifts to other people. And the basis of that starts with empathy. So you're going to be conducting, as a starting point, an empathy interview with someone to figure out how do they go about giving gifts, to whom do they give gifts, what joy do they get from it, where do they come up short, what do they like about it, and you're going to identify a problem that you're going to solve with something that you create for them. So you might, a lot of people say, gosh, I don't even know where to begin with finding things for people. So you might ultimately design something that helps people get started in their gift-giving experience. Now the key is you're going to need a partner, could be anybody, a friend, a spouse, somebody at work, and you're going to interview them, and you'll need about 45 minutes. The interview itself will probably take you about a half hour, and then you're going to design something for them. So find somebody who you'll interview and you will empathize with in the spirit of this idea of the design process. And then you need to get a whole bunch of arts and crafts, and that should be hopefully easy for a lot of you. Let me just give you some examples. You might have these classics. Okay, paper clips. Here's like a pipe cleaner. You could have rubber bands, cotton balls. Here's just a cup. You might have just a sheet of paper, cardboard, and assemble that all. You need to get scissors and glue as well, markers, and then after you interview that person and figure out what his or her problem is with giving gifts, you're actually going to design something that makes it easier and better for them in their gift-giving experience. So what you really need to do is pay close attention to the gift-giving interview guide that I've posted for you, and hopefully it will be self-explanatory. Please email me or call me, text me, whatever you'd like to do at 805-305-9765 if you have any questions. My great hope is that this will be a lot of fun and you'll enjoy it, so good luck.